Guys, welcome back to another episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with Haliee, and I'm sitting out here in the rain. I swear, guys, it didn't start raining until I clicked record. I was like, oh, you're recording? We're gonna start raining. And it's daytime, so I can't sleep it away. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm working outdoors, and sometimes working outdoors, you get trapped in the rain. Anyway, we are picking off shortly after we left off, and I have been working to try to get all the resources that we need. Now, if you remember, guys, last time, and I need to get my spreadsheet open here. Let's see. Okay, there it is. We were trying to complete or work towards completing the quest, or starting the quest, for the... Oh, there it is. The ME storage component, the 16,000 ME storage component. And what that was going to entail is I needed at least 8,000 Certus quartz. Now, I have a way of automating Certus quartz over here, and I kind of improved it a little bit because it was going slow due to some power restrictions and some storage backups. So let me just show you what I've got here. So I've got an auto cobblestone generator here. So we made that last time for the singularities, and that's just going into this chest right here. So we got plenty of cobblestone that's going into a furnace. Now, I did upgrade this to the nuclear furnace because the nuclear furnace with the uranium, so I got a uranium chicken here, makes items smelt so much faster, like 10 times faster. I'm not going to automate the fuel in this. And that helps save out on power because I was sucking up a lot of power from the system just trying to get the last furnace that I had set up in here. But anyway, so I've got stone going into here. So we got plenty of stone backed up here that's going into the rock crusher, which this thing is kind of full right here. Probably need to fix that. And the rock crusher is filtering out. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are full. I do have a backup. Hang on. I got a backup system back up here because I have it set up where I only wanted to pull out Certus quartz to go back into the system. Everything else goes over here into the drawers until they get full, and then they get voided. But apparently I'm missing another drawer. I need a drawer for dirty charged Certus quartz. Now, I can actually do one of two things here. I can actually bring the charged Certus quartz over, which I kind of want to do that. So let me take one of these, and I'm going to update the filters on this to... I have to take it out. I'll take it out right now because it's full. I want to exclude... see, I'm not excluding dirty charged Certus quartz, but exclude all the Certus quartz out of here. So let's put that in there. So charged Certus quartz will no longer come out of there. So that'll pull everything else, which will go into the drawers where they should go. And then I want to include, oh, this is going to be messy. This is going to be real messy because it's going to let some stuff slip through. I want to include in here dirty charged Certus quartz. Here, okay, hurry up, get in there, because stuff's going to sneak through. Okay, maybe not too many things snuck through. Some unfamiliar items. I don't know what that is. STM. Okay, so that snuck some black quartz through. Wait a minute, why is it still sneaking stuff through? Wait, this is whitelisting. Wait, why is this other stuff coming through? Are we good? No, wait, what's going on? Wait. Hang on, because I don't want that to come through. I want to whitelist only dirty Certus quartz and dirty charged Certus quartz. So that's what's going in the filter here. Yeah. Stop trying to sneak through. And I was trying to clean up the drawer system here. There. Maybe that'll fix it. And that's fine. It can go through right there. Let's see. I don't think I have a filter here. Oh, I got a filter here. Okay. Whatever comes through here, we'll let it go through. Stop trying to... Stop. No! Okay. What? Ooh. You know what? I'll work on the filter later. Let's just pull this thing off. We'll fix it later. Apparently it's just it's gotten stuck somehow. Yeah, I don't want that to go in there. You shouldn't even go in there. Go back in the chest. Okay. That. Okay. Anyway, so I'm getting Certus quartz. I think I left off at like 5,000 before they started backing up. Let's take a look in the system and see how many we have. Certus quartz. Yeah, I got about 5,000 right now. Wait, is that full? This drawer might be full. That might be part of the issue as well. Certus quartz. I don't think it's full. I'll do math later. Okay, so that's how we're getting all the service cores. I'll continue to work through that. But in addition to that, so I need to do some crafting. So I spent 5 minutes trying to look at that stuff. So the crafting part is what's going to actually be somewhat manual as well. So I took you guys' advice and I tried to research and do auto-crafting. Now this was kind of tricky for me, so let me explain what I learned here. So I needed to auto-craft 2,100 of these 1K storage cells. That's going to be interesting. So in the research that I did, because I need to have 2,100 of these logic processors. So just in the research, I've got basic things. So I know I got a 1K crafting storage here. Before you guys start yelling, I know I need to upgrade that to probably the 64K, and I will do that, but I wanted to get it at least started. So I have the 1K crafting storage here hooked up to a co-processing CPU. Those are the two main components that I figured out that I actually needed. And I'm not sure if I actually need the co-processing unit. I was kind of doing a trial and error based on the explanations that people were trying to give me, and it kind of worked. And I put the ME interface here next to the advanced inscriber, and you can see I've got some patterns here. I've got the encoded patterns for some things I was kind of playing around with. And so I've got it right next to the advanced inscriber. This is where I did have to, so I think I spent like 2 hours trying to figure this out. So I know how to put things where it pulls directly from the advanced inscriber, because at first I had to make a ton of silicone. And what I did, I set a little silicone chicken up here, automatically just putting silicone in here along with the process that was already sitting in there. And then I set the import bus to only pull out, well, the import bus, which is weird, it's called import bus, but it's importing things from this item into the system. You think we would call it export bus, but it's importing into the system from whatever you have it hooked up to. So then I had to think logically, okay, well, how do I get stuff into the inscriber? Because it doesn't just go into, you have to use the buses, imports and export buses. So I have an export bus, which is exporting stuff from the system into the advanced inscriber. Now if I click here, I did have to put some little cards in here, and I believe I needed the crafting card. I have the crafting card, so I needed the crafting card. Now I also put these capacity cards in here because right now, as it stands, it can only put in one item at a time. But these capacity cards, they increase it by an additional 4 slots. So I put 2 of those in there, so I just have the full amount of slots. Only need to bring in 3 items, but the cards were so easy to make. Let me show you the recipe on that. It just takes a basic card and a Certus quartz crystal, and the basic card is just 3 iron ingots, some calculation processes, as well as some gold ingots. So that's how you get the basic cards. And again, you take the basic cards and you can put it with a crafting table to get a crafting card, or you put it with the Certus quartz to get the capacity card. All right, you guys got that? Good. Okay, let's move on. Now, I did have to make these blank patterns. I think I showed this once before. So over here in the pattern terminal, there are 2 options right here. See this little furnace here, or crafting table? It kind of swaps back and forth. The crafting pattern option means that I can put in a crafting recipe. So if I wanted to make the 1K storage components here, I will make something called a blank pattern. And the blank pattern is really easy. It's just quartz glass, glowstone, Certus quartz, and iron. So you make that, and actually I can go ahead and take that out of here just in the example. So let's go back to the 1K storage. So if I wanted to make the 1K storage pattern, I would actually just click here to make the pattern, and I'll put the blank pattern on the top and click the encode option, and it'll turn it into an encoded pattern, which you can see there. Now I can actually override this. Let's say I wanted to instead make the fluid component one. I'll again click here to get the recipe in there, and I can override. No, I can't. I'm sorry. No, I can't override what's in it. I have to shift right click, and it empties the pattern out from what was in there, and then I can override it. See, I didn't take my notes very well. So again, you shift, right click, and it makes it a blank pattern again. Okay, moving on. There's a lot of stuff to do today. All right, so the way I have this set up, again, the main components that I have set up is the interface. The interface block has to be right next to the inscriber, or you can have cables connecting the two. I'm just kind of keeping it compact. I have the 1K crafting storage and the co-processing unit. These are the 3 main items that I kind of added to the system. Now I did make some other items here. I made an interface terminal, a molecular symbol, all these different things, but it didn't give me what I actually needed, so I just left it. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and make, in the example here, I need to make 2100 of the logic processors. Let's see how many I have. A logic processor. So I currently have 34 of the logic processors, but I only have 70 of the printed circuit controllers. I'm going to need 2100 of those. What I'm going to do with those, I'm going to go back to the way I was doing with the chickens, because if I try to, so first of all I have to empty out, because I have a recipe in there for it, but it won't show me the option to craft unless the system's actually empty. So now that the system's empty, if I wanted to craft 10 of the printed logic processors, it's going to tell me it's going to need 10 of the logic presses. I have not figured out how to tell it just to use the one that's in there. It's going to look for crafting ingredients for 10. So I'm just going to make the logic processors the way I made the silicone processors. As you can see, I've got silicone, spelled silicone right. I've got 6,000 silicone processors, and that's what all I did is I actually put the processor in here. I put one of my chickens in here and just let it go to town. So I built up all the processors I need for that, and I'm going to do that for all of those, just the chickens to get it. But once I get all of the materials, the crafting is what's important here. So let's look at the logic processor that we're going to actually do here. So in order for me to craft this, I need to go ahead and make sure I have all those printed processors in the system. So once I get the 2,000 of those processors in the system, which is just 2,000 pieces of gold, I can make that while I'm working on other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and choose craft, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the 2,000 because I want to see, want you guys to see why I do need to increase the crafting storage option. If I click next, actually, well, number one, I don't have enough of those logic processors, but up here the crafting plan tells me how much usage is going to take. It's going to take 7,854 bytes, but the 1K storage processor only holds 1,024 bytes, so that's why it's important on that. But I can go ahead and do 10. Actually, I can make up to 70. Let's go and do that. Let's go ahead and craft 70, because I have all the materials for that. And see, it tells me I have available the silicone processor, I have available the printed logic processor, I have available the redstone. So it's going to craft 70 of the logic processors. It's only going to use 414 bytes to get at 70. So again, that's why it's important that it actually has all the materials in the system before, so you can see how much you're going to need. So if I click start here, I can see in the inscriber, it's already pulling the materials out. That import option is pulling all those materials out, and it's going ahead and process these. I have speed upgrades, the acceleration cards in all of these processors. So that's going to go ahead and just pull it through the system fast and pull it right back in there. And I should be able to keep track of the processes that are being made. See, I'm going to have 70 of those plus this 34 here, so I should have 104 by the time we get done. So that's absolutely amazing. And so I'll keep working through that to be able to get all the resources that I need for the 16,000 blah blah blah. But moving back, let's move back a second here, and we're going to finish up the quantum tangled in singularity. Now, last time I was still waiting on a couple of more of these singularities. Actually, I need 4 more of the singularities. I only need 2 of these because each one of these gives you 2 of the singularities. And I'm going to combine that with some ender dust. Ender pearl dust here. And then we're going to, I think my TNT is still set over here. Nope, I need some more tiny TNT. Let's get our tiny TNT crafted here. Tiny TNT. Oh, space. TNT. There we go. So now I can make that, and I only need the 1 because it'll blow up everything over here. So what I'm going to do, make sure first of all that this is turned off before I set this stuff down. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop the singularity. So I need to drop both of those, and the ender pearl dust. Drop both of those, and then we're going to put our tiny TNT right here. Let's put it right here, and then we'll flick the lever, and there we go. Okay, so now we have the singularities. Yay! And I should be able to submit those, and that quest is complete. Which again, what this does, it unlocks in-game sky resources. So we're going to see what that is right now. So let's go ahead and claim that. That gives us our next one. Now, see up here on the wall, I still had to manually go back and push some more of the items that I did have because it was being a butt. All right, let's see. Where does this go? This goes between large multi-blocks, which is here, and blood, which is there. So I think it's going to go right about here. Let's stick it there for right now. Let's see, is that right? I believe so. Okay. Now, so notice I don't think that opened up anything new here, because in order to get the next one, so we advanced resources is complete, and it gives us access to the chapter advanced resources. Where is it at? Right here. So we now have access to things like light matter, the wither. Okay, that's really easy. Just go get a wither skeleton skull. Is there a way to craft that? We'll find out. Dark matter, which is a main in-game resource of Sky Resources here. So we're really getting close to the end of this pack. I'm kind of excited there. So dark and light matter and wither. And I don't know what the life injector and all that stuff is. There's a voodoo doll, looks like it's there. Health gem, which is the end. We have not been to the end yet. So let's take a look and see what we need to do to get dark matter. Because we got some crafting we're going to be doing. Let me make sure there's nothing. We will have to get environmental tech, so I need to get those ice rings we were talking about last time. Yeah, I'm going to keep flying around the Aether because I did not find any of the frozen stuff, but it looks like there's something else I need to figure out. So let me go back here real quick. Where's the Aether? Open Aether. It looks like I need to figure out, so I got the Ambrosian shards, but there's some Zanite gems, and I'm hoping that when I get here, it's about healing stones. So what this requires the Aether ores. It'll tell me a little bit more information about how to get some of that frozen stuff. Right now, I really don't know. It's just not an option for me right now. All right, so where are we going to? Oh, dark matter. Okay, let's look and see how we need to make dark matter, because we're getting to some serious in-game stuff. Dark matter. Alchemical dark matter? I guess that's it. No, that can't be it, because that's from the, hang on. What are you trying to get me to make? Go back here, quest book. We were looking at advanced resources, and it's just called dark matter. Is it so dark I can't even see it? There it is, right there. Okay, so it looks like I used in the blowy uppy thingy. I need to make sure I have at least 2,900 heating units, tungsten steel, enderium, refined obsidian, hardened coal blocks, which I think we can craft that, and some soul sand. So let's see if we have enough to craft this stuff. I'm going to go over here to my crafting terminal, because I just like the crafting terminal better. Dark matter. So we need tungsten steel. Okay. How many? I'm just going to grab a stack of it. I'll figure it out in a second. Let's put this stuff in the system that I'm not using. Up and away. Levers. Pretty sure I need that filter for something. Oh yeah, I gotta go fix that stuff over there. And the singularities. Okay, so now we got some. So tungsten steel we got. Enderium and refined obsidian ingots. Oh, I might have to make some of those. And let's look at the enderium. So the enderium. So enderium. There we go. And refined obsidian ingots. Okay, let's see. Refined obsidian ingots. Okay, so I need to figure out how to make those. Looks like we are going to make those in, I'm guessing some mechanism. There we go. Refined obsidian dust and osmium will give us refined obsidian ingots. Okay, so I have to I'm going to make that. Let's see if I can make one now. Refined obsidian dust is made from diamonds and crushed obsidian. So let's see. I've got pulverized obsidian. I think that'll work. And diamonds. Do I have any crushed diamonds? I don't. So let's go crush some diamonds. And the crusher here. Drop that in there. No, go into the crusher. Go into the crusher. There we go. Give us a couple of them so we can at least get started. There's two. And then the metallurgic and infuser put over here. Take two of those and two of those. That gives us that. And then I'll put that with obsidian. Which, not obsidian, osmium. OSMI. There we go. And that should give me take this and put these in here, along with 2 osmium, I should get, oh. Whoa. That didn't give me what I need. Let's dump it out. Okay, let's see. I thought I said, did I put the wrong thing in there, I bet. Okay, so let's do this again. I know we'll be at the end of the episode, and I'll keep working on it. Alright, 2 diamond dust with 2 pulverized. That gives me that. I put that in here. It just says regular obsidian. And osmium. Wait, does it go on a different machine? I think it goes on a different machine. Wait. Osmium compressor. Okay, that's what I need. Okay. Okay. One more time. We'll just put the diamonds and that in there for right now. Osmium compressor. Do I even have an osmium compressor? I don't even know. Is that the only way to make it? Is through an osmium compressor? An arc furnace. I don't have that. I know that's a multi-block structure. And a factorizer. Okay. All these machines over here, you would think I would have an osmium compressor. I have a crusher. I don't remember making a compressor. Chemical washer. Okay, well, we'll make one of those. Make sure you're not gas. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we need to do to make the osmium compressor. And we will do that in between episodes. I probably have the materials to make it. I keep saying in between the episodes. I know we are done, and I want to go ahead and start, just let the things processing while I take a nap, because it's so much to have to run through. Let's see. Can I go ahead and craft that? What am I missing? The 2 pieces at the top. Okay. Well, guys, we are at the end of the episode right now. We have a lot of work to do, but we have come so far. We are at the point where we're just waiting on a lot of stuff to complete. Now, what's kind of weird is that I have not even done the space stuff, which you guys said was super grindy. Either somehow I skipped it, or I'm not at it yet. What was that? It was the rocket stuff, I thought. But yeah, I don't remember getting to that grindy part. Now that where I'm at right now is kind of grindy. But yeah, I remember Linda specifically saying that something was super grindy, and like everything's been super grindy. But yeah, so right now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the episode and are enjoying the series. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave those down in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell to be notified when new episodes come out. If you want to hang out with me and any of the other squad members, you can do so by becoming one of our Patreons. The link to the Patreon page is listed down in the description field below, so be sure to click that link to learn about all the awesome cool rewards, such as chit-chatting with us in Discord or hanging out with us on the Patreon servers. If you want a server to play on with your friend, be sure to head on over to Host Havoc. It's who we use for all of those multiplayer series, as well as the Patreon servers. Okay, well, so much work to do, guys. We are moving right along. I can see the finish line. It's way over there. It's way over there, but I can see it. All right, so until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.